So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And this is now today's
So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
So it's away we go then. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Modric. Now, this could be a chance. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Højlund. He's going to be disappointed with that. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Casemiro. And De Ligt. Diogo Dalot. De Ligt. He's found a way through. Real chance here. Should it go? The breakthrough strike.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Oh, that's a key interception. There could be trouble here. Messi's... A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An act of charity gratefully received.
18 minutes is number 21.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Diogo Dalot made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. And Hernandez. Some really good ball movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Ter Stegen. And it's Rudiger. And Alexander-Arnold. Modric. Cristiano Ronaldo. And again! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold. Modric conjures time and space where few can. And it's Messi. It's run loose. Who's compares the hit? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A case now of complete control. Modric proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can...
Belts it on the volley! Final touch was poor. Alexander-Arnold. Garnacho. Rodri. Deftly away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Modric takes control of it and he's on the move. Ugarte. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ruben Dias going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ugarte. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. 5 minutes till the break. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bruno Fernandes. He's found a way past. He's picked his way through. Hernandez does well to get it back. That'll be a throw-in. Works it forward. Ronaldo might just make this.
Been indicated.
Ugarte. Garnacho. Pass somewhat off target. But they've got it again. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
In the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No reported change to either side during the break. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? An opportunity then to pull clear here. Cleared away. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Shaw. Casemiro. Garnacho. Messi. Here's Rodri. Ruben Dias. For De Bruyne. Showing great feet there. Now Ruben Dias. Alexander-Arnold. For Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Bruyne. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. He has found a way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Casemiro. The message is clear. None shall pass.
306.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Diogo Dalot. Rodri. And it's Modric. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Casemiro shifted upfield. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. He's had it taken off him. Cristiano Ronaldo sticks it away. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the
Substitution
strings.
in progress.
It's become a case of men against boys. Ugarte. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mount. Shaw stood his ground strongly. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, good-looking ball. Modric. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
And we have our very first corner.
Modric. Coming on the field is number...
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Mazraoui. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. He's tried one! He's put it wide.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And Messi! It's in. So clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And there's green grass ahead of him. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Now, who's going to be first to this? That has been knocked clear. He won't be happy with that one. Maguire. De Ligt. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a good ball out wide. Rodri. Hernandez.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely aimed pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Out of play for a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Bruno Fernandes.
Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Keeper's dealt with that. Decent hit! So that's it. It is all over. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans.
As you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. No, that was never going to make it. Odegaard. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Has a go! This! The breakthrough strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 14 minutes is number 8, Kevin De Bruyne.
So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Now De Bruyne. Here's Rodri. De Bruyne. And Alexander-Arnold. Modric. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rice. Rodri. De Bruyne. Throw in. Now it's Havertz. Modric. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jimton. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Partey did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Great chance! He scored! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Lewis Skelly. Rice. Martinelli. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And the counter is on. Havertz looks to get on the end of this. Havertz. Saka. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's De Bruyne. Kane. Modric can see things others simply cannot. Rudiger. And Messi! Rice. For Martinelli. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Rice. Saliba. Now Timber. Saliba. Partey.
There will be 1 minute at
And here's Kane. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got the shot away! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
the goal scorer.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3-0. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's... There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. A whisker away from making it 4.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Messi. He's dealt with that really well. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hits one! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Partey. Kane. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's through here. Odegaard.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Saliba. Lewis Skelly. Martinelli. Skims. Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's the hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And it's De Bruyne.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Martinelli. Odegaard. That looks a good ball through. He's had a hit! He's got a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
After 66 minutes is number 7, Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka.
Arsenal grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Modric. Rice gets a foot in here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Kane is herring after that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Modric.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
He's got tall. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kane! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Lovely feet. Real chance! And somehow he kept it out.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Kane! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again. Oh, extraordinary.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Modric. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Partey. It's a pretty loose pass. Modric. Chance! And yes, it's there!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
the goal scorer after 80 minutes is number 19, Luka Modric.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11.
It's become a case of men against boys,
Coming on the field is number 19.
and they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Odegaard. And Lewis Skelly. Now Trossard. Lewis Skelly. Odegaard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Number 49, Lewis Skelly. Coming on the field.
And he steered it beyond the post.
33, Nguyen. Number 33, Calafiori. Substitution.
Timber. Saka. Waneri. That's a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Partey.
Only 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Inzaghi. And that could set him on his way. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rice. Waneri. And he was quick to react. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
I'm very glad to say that I will be joined by someone very special in announcing today's Man of the Match award.